How fat are you? I'm 180 pounds. Figure that out in kilos or whatever measuring unit you use. Are you growing another beard? No. What's the domain range of square x over the power of 2 minus 9? The answer is banana. Will you be taking part of any betas in the near future? I mean, I've been playing Sea of Thieves since launch and it still feels like it's in beta. How big is your ass? About the size of your face. What anime do you watch? What animes do I not watch? Are you 100% white? Yep. What are some dream jobs you've wanted aside from playing games for money? I think the first dream job I ever had growing up was I wanted to be an airline pilot. That was the first dream job I had. And then that turned from so much of it not wanting it as a job, but more as a hobby, which is what I've talked about back in Q&A 4. I think I talked about it in Q&A 4. I talked about it in Q&A 4 and goals for 2018, I believe. So that was one job, and then I wanted to be a musician. Well, I wanted to be a part of a band. I wanted to be part of a big band and do sold out arenas and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. I still sort of do, not as much just because that's a lot of work, and then like working with other people is really freaking hard, and it's much easier to just do stuff by yourself. But that was a really big dream of mine when I was younger. It's still a dream, but it's not as big anymore. That was mainly the only two really dream jobs. Oh, actor. I'm a dumbass. Acting is, and being an actor is still my dream job. So technically I have achieved that because I've done acting gigs, both theater and for film, and have been paid for both theater and film. And once you get paid to do something, then it's technically a job. So in a way I've achieved that dream. Sort of. Since you do vlogs, would you have a challenge series like Tor does this in a 5 minutes? I don't know why you had to put in a 5 minutes instead of just in 5 minutes, but I'm reading it as it's told me. So challenge series like Tor does this in a 5 minutes. And hell yes, I would love to. Albeit the challenges they can't be life-threatening. Like Tor planks over the Okanagan Lake on the bridge. Are you done hammering? Are you done? Cool. Some other fun challenges that are not life-threatening, sure. What the hell, hit me up. Let's get some challenges going. Would you ever consider playing retro games or older games like for the N64 or the GameCube if you could? N64 probably not, because there's not a whole lot of games for the N64 that I remember at least that I enjoyed. The only time I ever played on the N64 is when I went over to Jackson's house for like a sleepover or something, because he had an N64. And even then I think the only games we played was like the first ever Smash Brothers and maybe a Mario Kart game, and that's really it. So N64 probably not. GameCube, however, if I could get my hands on a GameCube or even just a Wii in general and Super Mario Sunshine, oh, I would love to replay that game over again. I had a GameCube when I grew up back at home, and I got Super Mario Sunshine as well. Didn't realize what it was or anything, just kind of saw it and I was like, ah, that looks cool, that looks interesting, let's buy it and let's play it. And wow, that game was amazing. So that I would love to do. I would love to get my hands on a GameCube or a Wii and replay Super Mario Sunshine all over again, because oh, the nostalgia, that would be fun. A recap on 2017. What are the worst and best things that happened? Worst things that happened in 2017 last year? See, technically, it's in perspective, because immediately what I come to mind is, well, I lost my steady job and I lost my girlfriend of 2.5 years. But, I mean, you could technically see those as the worst part of 2017, because that's definitely when my mood hit a drop and my just plummeted and I was not very happy anymore because I lost a steady job, I lost a steady girlfriend, and all within the span of like a week or two. Really shitty time. But you can look at it now and it's like, but now I have a much better job. It pays astronomically higher. It's sort of steady. The schedule is fucking weird, and I'm still not working in the town I fucking live in yet. God damn it! But once that schedule is set, it'll be fabulous. And I also have a certain someone in my life right now, which is fun and it's exciting and have a good time. And she actually likes to play video games, which is great. So you could say that would be the worst parts of 2017, but as from sitting where I am now, they helped me get to where I am now, which is with a much better job and with someone who actually likes video games. One of the best things that happened in 2017, I don't know. I don't really know. Nothing really stands out to me as like a pinnacle moment of 2017. Yeah, nope, nothing really stands out of awesome from 2017. I guess 2017 was a shit year. What are some TV shows that you enjoy? Vikings? Watch it. Actually, I bought this yesterday. This is part 1 of season 5 of Vikings. You need to watch this. It is amazing. It's so good. I highly recommend it. If you are not watching this show yet, what are you doing? Get yourself and your life in order and watch this show. It's so good. That and Game of Thrones, which I'm technically not watching anymore because it's done. It's not done, but it's done for another 2 years while they do the last goddamn season. But Game of Thrones is also a good one, so I recommend that. Jessica Jones is great. Daredevil is great. Punisher is great. Pretty much all the Marvel stuff on Netflix is great, with the exception of Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Those are kind of meh. But Jessica Jones, the Punisher, and Daredevil were phenomenal. Highly recommend those. Supernatural is always great. I can't believe it is still going. It just got renewed for another season. It's on like season 15 now or something outrageous. Like eventually Jared and Jensen are gonna get tired of playing Sam and Dean. Eventually, and they're gonna want to do more with their acting career. But apparently not anytime soon. But I'm like at any point in time, they're gonna be like, you know what, Supernatural is finally ending, and I'm like, you know what, good. 15 seasons is outrageous. They're all great. They're all great with the exception of the Leviathan season. That one was kind of Everything else has been great. So Supernatural, always a good show to watch. Recommend that one as well. And Doctor Who. Doctor Who is always phenomenal. Very excited to see what Jodie Whittaker brings to the table because she is a phenomenal actor. And I don't even care that she's a girl. Everyone all up in arms like, a woman can't play the Doctor. Shut up. Okay? It doesn't fucking matter. The Doctor is an alien. Everyone's like, the Doctor's always been a man. No, you're incorrect, you pea-brained individual. The Doctor has always been an alien who just looks like a man, okay? It's an alien life form. It can look however it wants, you pea-brained dumb individuals. Rant aside, highly recommend checking out Doctor Who. It's fantastic. Check that out. What are some movies you enjoyed? So a movie I actually haven't watched yet, but I'm like 90% sure I'm going to enjoy is Shape of Water. I have the movie with me. I bought the DVD and I'm very excited to watch it. I know I'm going to enjoy it just from the description, the trailer, the actors, everything. I know I'm going to enjoy the film. So I'm going to recommend it before I even watch it. How do you like them apples? Shape of Water, recommend that movie. It's great. Haven't even watched it yet, but it's great. Any of the My Little Pony movies are pretty good too. Wonder Woman was phenomenal. Check out Wonder Woman. I'm trying to think of movies that have like happened recently. Because if you want to just talk about movies in general, goddamn, I could give you a list a mile long, but I'm trying to think of like recent movies for you guys. You know what? Screw it. Let's give you some general movies. The Princess Bride, you should watch that. Titanic, you should watch that. The Lord of the Rings trilogy, you should watch that. And then the Hobbit trilogy afterwards, you should watch that. Star Wars, you should watch that. Legends of the Fall, you should watch that. The Nightmare Before Christmas, you should watch that. And any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, you should watch pretty much any of them, with the exception of On Stranger Tides. That one's kind of that was like a dipping point. But like the first one, the second one, the third one, and like the fifth one, I'm barely recommending the fifth one, but the fifth one was okay. You can watch that. And then the fourth one is the only one where I'm kind of like, you can skip the fourth one if you don't want to watch all 5 movies. The first 3, watch them. They're great. The last 2, if you got the spare time, watch 4. And if you also got the spare time, watch 5. Why is Natsuki best girl? Technically, Natsuki is not best girl. Monica is best girl. Just Monica. Always Monica. Only Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. But in terms of like other best girl or second best girl, it's like Natsuki and then like a close Sayori, and then like right behind close Sayori is like Yuri, but it's like Monica, Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri. Okay, Yuri's a bit farther than Sayori, but that's just because Yuri's strange. But don't get me wrong, I like Yuri. She's an interesting individual, but I just... So many people like the overly shy girls, and they always like the ones that are really kind of shy and reserved, and people find that so attractive, which is why I understand a lot of people just absolutely love Yuri. That, and she's got, I don't know, a massive set of personalities. But like, I'm not so much of a fan for the quiet, shy, introverted personality type. I used to be. I very much used to be the same as everybody else. I will always like the shy, quiet, reserved girls. They're the best girl. But after dating the quiet, shy, reserved girls, it's... Sorry, but it sometimes gets annoying. I mean that with love, okay? I mean that with love. But I'm a highly energetic person. I'm an outgoing person. I'm extroverted to a point. There's some parts of me that are very much introverted, but for the majority of it, I'm an extroverted person. So to be with an introverted person, this sounds mean as well, but it's almost like a hindrance in a way, because you'll be out at gatherings or social events or places and such, and then your significant other is like, within half an hour, is like, they want to go home. They don't want to be here anymore. They're very introverted, and you're like, oh, okay, no worries, we'll go home. And of course you have to, because they're your significant other. You gotta do what you gotta do to please them. But then you're kind of like, oh, but this stuff was just getting good. I wanted to do more. I was having a good time. You can't anymore, because your introverted significant other needs to go home and recharge their batteries, which is fine. That's how their personalities are. But it becomes a hindrance onto you. So that's why I'm saying, after dating numerous introverted people, I'm not so much fond of introverted people personally anymore, just because of that knowledge I have now. There's nothing wrong with being introverted. Let me make that clear. There's nothing wrong. And I know I have some friends, looking at you, Ashy, that are very much introverted people. And I love them to death. And I think they're great people. I can't date them anymore. That's why I really like Monica, because Monica does not let anything get in her way. She knows what she wants and she goes for it. And I find that a very admirable trait in someone. Did she try to kill 3 people to get what she wanted? Yes. But I admire that about her. If you had a superpower, what would it be? If any of you have ever seen X-Men, you remember Angel? I want to be Angel. I want to have giant fucking wings and just fucking fly everywhere with wings. That's what I want. And if I can't have that, then I want either a tie between invisibility or shape-shifting. That is, so it's like wings, angel wings, bat wings, demon wings, fairy wings, I don't fucking care. Wings in general. Wings, and then like invisibility and shape-shifting on the same playing field after that. That's what I want. And our final question, how does it feel to be the most underrated streamer ever? Hey, Captain Panic, send me a Discord DM with your Twitch username, and next time you show up in stream, check your name for a cute little icon. See what you got there, buddy. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Questions and Answers, episode 5. Appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully you learned something new about me, or you just had a grand old time like we always do here. And I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video, next Twitch video, or next Twitch stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, tell your friends. If you didn't, you tell me. Have yourself a good one, everybody. Gold!